Hey there and welcome. My name is Kari. I am the founder and owner of Ether Wellness, a beautiful women's health and fitness studio located in downtown Madison, Wisconsin. First of all, thank you so much for being here, whether you're a part of the Ether Wellness community already or you found this channel through social media, a workshop, a friend sent it to you, or you just happened to stumble across it. I am so glad you are here. I thought the best place to start would be with a simple introduction, who I am, what Ether Wellness is, and what you can expect from this channel. So a little bit about me. A few years ago, I found myself dealing with chronic stress, burnout, digestive issues, feeling completely disconnected from myself. And like many women, I spent a lot of time pushing through, trying to stay busy, ignoring what my body was trying to tell me. What started as a simple yoga practice eventually led for me to dive deeper into strength training, nutrition, nervous system regulation, and women's health. Along the way, I realized something that completely changed how I approached wellness. Our bodies are not a problem to fix. We often treat them as if they are broken, as if we just need the perfect diet, the perfect workout, the perfect supplement, or a perfect plan to somehow put all the pieces back together again. But what if our bodies are not broken? What if instead of trying to fix ourselves, we focus on understanding ourselves and creating space and conditions that allow us to grow? I like to think of our bodies as a flower. A flower doesn't need to be fixed. It needs nourishment, support, water, space, and time. When it's not thriving, we don't blame the flower. We become curious as to what it needs. Our bodies are the same way. They're constantly communicating with us, offering cues about what they might need, where they might be asking for a little bit more care and attention. That realization ultimately led to the creation of Ether Wellness. But Ether Wellness is more than a fitness studio. It's a space designed to help women reconnect with their strength, their energy, and themselves. As a women's strength and embodiment coach, my work blends the strength training, nervous system support, nutrition, mindfulness, and self-awareness. For me, embodiment means learning how to listen to your body, trusting your body, and to work with it instead of always constantly fighting against it. It's about feeling strong and capable, grounded, and connected in your everyday life. I also believe that while wellness often starts with personal awareness and individual choices, we can heal and grow and thrive through connection. Community has played a huge role in my own journey, which is also such an important part of what I've created here at Ether Wellness. My hope is that women not only can reconnect to themselves, but also find support, encouragement, and a sense of belonging along the way. So at Ether Wellness, I work with women in a variety of different ways. Individual one-on-one coaching, semi-private strength training, workshops, group classes, and community events. But at the heart of it all is the same goal: helping women build sustainable habits, understand and connect with their bodies, and create a healthier relationship with themselves. So why this YouTube channel? Well, I recently decided to step away from the expectation of needing to show up and be present on Instagram and Facebook. I realized that attempting that to show up on those platforms never fully felt quite right, or like it wasn't exciting to me. And it was really easy for me to get pulled into the comparison, to the scrolling, to the external noise. And that's just not how I want to spend my time or energy. So I want a space that gives me the opportunity to have the longer conversation, to share more education, and show up in a way that feels much more authentic to me. So that led me to YouTube. And also, honestly, because I love teaching, which is kind of ironic because I hated school growing up, but I found that if you find something that you're passionate about, things can change. I love helping women understand what's happening in their bodies and providing practical tools that they can actually use in their daily lives. My goal with this is to create educational content that is approachable, realistic, and supportive. You'll find topics related to women's hormones and health, stress management, movement, nutrition, mindset, and healthy living for longevity. I'll also be sharing some guided practices such as breath work, meditation, mobility routines, nervous system reset practices that you can return to whenever you and your body need them. But most importantly, I want this channel to be a resource for you, a place where you can learn, explore, and become more aware of your own patterns and walk away with something practical that supports your health and your well-being. But also know that I am here too. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I would love to connect with you and support you in any way that I can. No, you don't need to be perfect. No, you don't need to have everything figured out. And you don't need to overhaul your whole entire life in one night. Sometimes the most powerful changes can come from slowing down and becoming aware, taking one small step at a time. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, I would love to have you along for the journey. So be sure to subscribe, introduce yourself in the comments, and let me know what topics you'd love to learn more about. I look forward to growing alongside of you, and thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.